Welcome all of you here. And yes, tomorrow we have Holi. May your life be as bright as the colors of Holi. On this occasion, we have an offer one can grab flat 60% off on this Holi celebration mega Holi splash ending 5th of March. I repeat, one can grab flat 60% off on SSC course subscriptions, whether mock tests, PYPs, live tests, batches, or the super elite, in which you get access to everything at once, including everything that is there. And in the 1 year, the upcoming 1 year, the batches that are coming also, they will also be included in that. Same for railways also. Do check before you leave. Let's start without any delay today's All India Live mock. Welcome everyone watching it live. Welcome everyone watching it later also. Okay, reducing brightness so that it becomes clearer. Yes. Good evening, Sachin. Welcome, brother. You are correct. The flower garden was exuding a sweet fragrance that captivated everyone passing by. Probably spreading sweet fragrance. Spreading. Spread. Fathomable is to measure. Something which can be measured is fathomable, not to spread. Radiate is to spread, yep. Unravel is to solve something. And jettison is like from a jet. Yesterday, we had this news drone attacks on this, drone attacks on that. The same. Jettison, drop from a plane or jet or something. Discard, we can say. So, fathomable, no. Unravel, no. Jettison, no. Radiate, spread, exude. Yep, exude. Probably the sound. We'll discuss para-jumbles in the end. First of all, let's finish those tiny, tiny voice narration and the other questions. Then para-jumbles and then RC. Hello, respect, welcome. Good evening, Anuj. For sure, the curtains should have been drawn by Mira, not the fourth one. Hey dear. No, 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 no. Have a look again. Before the movie started. So your current subject is curtains, should be the new object. By Mira, your current object should be the new subject. So movie can't be the subject, Mira can be. Now, should have been, should, what about have? No should here. Should have and this passive into the active form. Perfect. Movie started intransitive, cannot be changed. Just the subject and the verb out there. No, Anuj. Movie is a different subject, has a verb connected with a conjunction, not the part of passive voice there. That's this. Have a look again. Doubts, please. Curtains should have been drawn by Mira. So Mira should have drawn the curtains before the movie started. Before the movie started. Yes, that was a mistake or a blunder. Oh, RC. We'll take it pretty soon. Let's go. No, don't say that. But slightly, slightly. You were just warming up, huh? Sure. Mohini. So among all the proposals, we use positive degree for one, comparative for two, and superlative for more than two. All the proposals, superlative. More, no, we don't have two, and we don't have the comparison sense over here. Much doesn't make any degree. What nonsense. Practicalist, the most practical for rural areas. Eminent scientist. Welcome. Good evening. Chivalrous, good evening. Look at the instructions first and then answer. Yes, you are correct now. Got it? The antonym, not the synonym. So eminent is famous, renowned, distinguished, celebrated, all synonyms. Antonym, obscure. Nobody knows anything about him. Waiting for your comments. That must be so easy. Airline asked the passenger, "Are you carrying any power bank?" He was, in the past tense, because the situation belongs to past. Whether was he, this is still interrogative. We put the auxiliary first and we put the subject first and the auxiliary then. That has to be assertive in nature. That, in the interrogative sense, it doesn't exist in English. Nope. He asked me that. Never, ever, ever. That should be this. Now, ask the passenger, okay, but he is, the situation belongs to past. So he was. A careful observation, an experience rather than logic or speculation. Pure logic, not even logic. No, no. See, Careful observation. This is empirical because an empire, a king, doesn't have books or Google where he can check and decide the results. He has to decide it wisely. So, empirical, like the experience of a king, wise, judicious, observation, not just what's written on books or what's written in books, I'm sorry. Hypothetical will be assumption, will be speculation. Speculative itself is there, so they cannot exist. Now, theory, what's written in books. We can't just follow that always. Sometimes it has to be careful observation. So, empirical, judicious. Remember this if you do not know. Theoretical will be just on paper. Theory, not practical. Great. If something goes down in flames, will be destroyed. Failed. Exactly. So if you are able to rescue the family, it is not there in the flames. Fire, destroyed. No. The project was remarkable. No. There was accepted. No. The product launch failed spectacularly. Failed. Mohini, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Idiomatically, they are the same. Sure. Yes. Monk. Quixotic is extremely realistic, and something can't be so real. AI generated images. No, no, they are not practical. Not practically possible that way. So this is excessively ideal, so impractical it is. Enthusiastic, maybe, but that's not the exact synonym. Furtive, secret, clandestinely, furtively, secretly, stealthily, and such. Belligerent, fighting, aggressive, opposing. So impractical, unrealistic. No, Anuj. If you are writing for this, no. Yes, you got it. Chivalrous. No, Mohini, it's not subjunctive. The young minister was made secretary of the cabinet because he was a dynamic person and a fantastic leader. Remember this? When we mention two qualities in a single person, or we are talking about just one person, we mention the articles once. So the poet and philosopher has, I'm sure you know this, but the poet and the philosopher have. So when we have just one article, we discuss just one subject or object or one person. When we have a couple of articles, we discussed two more or such. So minister, just one, was made secretary because he was just one, a dynamic person, a fantastic leader. For just one person, we can't have the articles twice. So just one article should be there, that should be omitted. He was a dynamic person and fantastic leader. Need not put the article again in the third fraction. Mm, that's a silly mistake and it wasn't deep grammar. Thank you. Vaishnavi, good evening. Never be sorry. Most welcome. See, he or she moved the bed by herself. That means alone. So all alone. Okay, it doesn't matter. By oneself is alone. I think you remember. I have taught this. Those who have been in my classes, it must be there in your notes. By oneself is equal to alone. So she did it all alone because she had done these. These represents plural, but just one action is defined here. So not these. She has done this before. Just one action is there, not a couple. So this. Yes, you are correct. Exception is applied in this way. Exactly. With the exception of, for sure, according to, but in accordance with. So the fixed phrases, especially the prepositional phrases, must be used exactly the same. If somebody is aware of this, all okay, you know this. If not, remember this. With the exception of. It took me some time to eliminate the more appropriate one because both are correct. Great. Yes, we remember suggest takes an ing. I suggest you join this post. It takes a complete clause also. No, no, you to do. No, to do. No. Now, which one should I pick? If this, that's a good expression. That's a very good expression. I probably took 50 seconds or probably more. If this is not here, in general, doctors suggest doing exercise. That would have been correct. Doctors advise doing exercise. That would have been correct. But it is specifically talking to or mentioning someone here. So that should be specifically mentioned here also, because here you, not the general one. So that's why preferring that particular one. That you do. Doubts welcome. A real SSC feel, one of the answers wrong. This is marked wrong. Maybe a typing mistake, it happens. What's visible on screen is not the only. Yes, but honestly, hey dear, when you've said I suggest, obviously that's suggestion. So need not say should again. I suggest you rest for a week. That means you should rest for a week. Yes, we mentioned that, but even if we don't, that's already correct. Suggest gives the tone of suggestion. We should do something. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. No substitution should be there. Otherwise, it will be all weird. Models don't take ing. Models don't take third form. And when you are suggesting, you can't have SES, the indefinite tense. But that wasn't considered correct. So what they marked, no, it's impossible. Yes, I agree, we are mature. Spelling mistakes, typing mistakes, they happen. To err is human. Yes, exactly, same as the last one, the doubt that you asked. So went wrong for me too, went wrong for the topper also, went wrong for you also. No, that is, I'm sorry, the camera went off. Changing battery in seconds. So, yep, it's wrong. For sure, it's wrong. No, it can't be accepted. To err is human. Mohini. Sure, sure, sure. It's wrong. No problem. First one, Sanithya Harshit. Hey, brother. I did the same, but very few times I skip the other options. Sometimes we make mistakes at a glance. So fortunately, I checked the others and then I realized, yes, 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 chivalrous, that no, I was tricked. It's not entree in order to remember the spelling. It's enter, and that's not the spelling. No, 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 no. For sure, it doesn't start with A. we have discussed here in n number of classes here. It's E all across. In the end, you are. So, and tray, pray, nay, and you are. That's how I remember the spelling, and many of us do. So, entray, no, that's enter. Nope, nope. No, A in between, just the third one. Trick. Haste makes waste. I did it in a para-jumble, I'll show you, where I was a victim of haste makes waste. Sorry. I can eliminate D, cardiologist, you too. We can eliminate C, diabetologist, you too. I might have been wrong, might have been correct, was correct probably, but not sure. Medical science, which was the answer, but probably I clicked this and that was correct. Yes, let's read the description. Urologist in urinary tract. Okay, as simple as that. Pulmonologist, lungs. Diabetes for sure, cardio, heart for sure. So that's a urinary tract. Yep. Pulmonologist. Boil the ocean. Whoa. Who can boil the ocean? I remember set Thames on fire. Now somebody is trying to boil the ocean. Thank you. That's impossible. Impossible, impossible, impossible. Let's go ahead. Who can boil the oceans? Impossible. Impossible task. Entre, prene, your. That's correct for sure. Exactly. Command, COMMEND. Recommend, RECOMMEND. For sure. Connoisseur seems good to me. Entrepreneur, yep, done. Mischievous seems good to me, but recommend doesn't seem good to me. It's commend, CO, not double CO. For sure, that has to be wrong. The dog pulled down V2, past indefinite, was pulled, okay, is no, has no, had no, done. Probably 9 seconds I took just to be sure. Probably I checked the other options, otherwise probably 5 seconds, not more. Pulled down V2, no, is, has, or had. The only V2 was pulled down. Okay, so that haste made some waste here for me. Para-jumble. Sanidhya, no brother. D cannot be the answer. We can't start with 3. This creative process, need to define that process first. I did it too. 2314. Sure. I also did it, but got this wrong. That was wrong from their side, but this is from our side. We have to face the music because we have a better choice. We are not wrong. We are not wrong. We have a better choice. That's what I thought. Throughout history, one effective way people have coped with loneliness is through creativity. And this creative process, I also thought of the same, clicked it, went ahead, got this wrong. Why? Because, thanks for the laughter. Then it doesn't link as well as it does with the next option, 2431. Now read this. Throughout history, one effective way people have coped with loneliness is through creativity. That's a concluding one actually, that's why. Read this. So how do we follow creativity? What do we do in this creativity? By transforming the feelings and experiences for people there into art, that's creativity, music, literature. Isolated individuals have found a means to express themselves and connect with others on a deeper level. Okay, not bad. Yes, Mohini, exactly. First of all, need to define that creativity. Then that's the conclusion. So this creativity allows them to substitute the sense of community. What's that creativity? Need to define that first. I made a mistake, sure. We must not in the actual examination. And their artistic endeavors, probably art, music, literature, whatever it is, not only provides solace but also a sense of connection that transcends their isolation. So yes, it discussed isolation, loneliness, but transcending the isolation. So here probably we have got the solution. We were lonely. How to deal with this? How to cope with this? Through creativity. And through creativity, we express music, art, literature, so we can find a means to connect with the others. That's how we connect with the others, and that's how we transcend, go beyond the isolation. Through this creative process, it allows them to substitute a sense of community found in relations with something profoundly personal yet relatable. So D is not correct, brother, because D says the first is going to be third, and third starts with a descriptive term. This creativity, so we need to define that creativity first, which is defined in B. So B has to be the first one for sure. Mind it. For example, if the first sentence is saying, this study reveals, you yourself will be asking, which study reveals? Yes, that's a sequel sentence. Great. Yep. Okay. So, yep, a better choice. No, that's not wrong. You know, here we have to pick a more appropriate one. So that's a more appropriate one. For sure, first can't be the first. For sure, third can't be the first. The second one has to be the first. But we had a better choice. No. Chivalrous. D shouldn't be the last one. B is a more general one. Pratigya, to be honest, you have asked in Hindi, talking to you in Hindi. स्कोर 25 है हमारा, बहुत अच्छी बात है. काउंटिंग 0 से शुरू होती है. The others do this quick. जो आपके 25 आ रहे हैं उन पर ध्यान उतना मत दो, वो तो आपके आ ही रहे हैं. अब इधर एनालाइज करो कि मेरे 25 कट कहाँ रहे हैं. ग्रामर, वोकैबुलरी, कॉम्प्रिहेंशन, ये पहले जज कीजिए. अच्छा, ग्रामर में नंबर कटते हैं हमेशा एरर डिटेक्शन, सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट, वॉइस नरेशन, थोड़ा इस पर ध्यान देंगे. अच्छा, हर बार मेरे एंटोनिम सिनोनिम वन वर्ड्स गलत होते हैं तो यहाँ ध्यान दे लेंगे. अच्छा, मेरा आरसी क्लोज टेस्ट पैराजंबल गलत होते हैं तो यहाँ ध्यान देंगे. अभी बहुत टाइम है, डोंट वरी. 1 month विल बी सफिशिएंट इफ समबडी वर्क्स हार्ड. अच्छे से मेहनत कर लें, 1 महीना काफी है. अभी तो नोटिफिकेशन भी नहीं आया, तब टीयर 1 होगा. 100% आप अपना स्कोर 45 के आसपास ले जा सकते हो, प्यार से, मतलब अभी से उस टाइम को इंक्लूड कर लूँ तो. सो प्लीज, वही वही बताया मैंने आपको, एक बार चेक कीजिएगा. जो हो गया सो ठीक है, जो आ रहे हैं स्कोरिंग. जो नंबर कट रहे हैं वो चेक कीजिए, वो किस सेक्शन में कट रहे हैं, ग्रामर, वोकैबुलरी या कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. थोड़ा उस पर ध्यान दीजिए. स्टे लाइव हियर विल हेल्प द मोस्ट आई कैन. प्लीज everyone, you are talking about some museum. Obviously they haven't defined the museum first like a museum, but still D is a descriptive one. A museum, say, aimed to inspire curiosity and a deeper appreciation for history through its diverse exhibits. That means it has n number of exhibits. Okay. Same line marked here. The museum housed, it has collection of artifacts, each with the own fascinating story to tell. And this fascinating story you can see here. Detailed descriptions accompanied each display, offering insights. They are also details into the historical and cultural significance. For sure, AC must be together. But unfortunately, AC here, here, and here also. Now, pretty easy, I would say. B. B has to be the last one. Why? Because now it is moving towards a specific one. For example, if I say pollution is of 3 types, that's a general statement. Air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution, for example. Now I talk about water pollution and go ahead. So B is now specific. It had a number of things, collection of artifacts, diverse exhibits, but visitors were particularly drawn to the centerpiece exhibit, a centuries old artifact believed to have a mystical or have mystical powers. You don't have any other statement which is defining this centuries old artifact further. That's how B has to be the last one, and B is the last one here. Starting with D. Yes, D is also descriptive. Then A, that is also descriptive. Diverse, oh, collection of artifacts. Yes, that's a better choice. Harshit, we'll talk to you in a minute, brother. Okay. So all done except the RC. Let's discuss that now. I'll be live with you now. That was from grammar, so I answered it. Probably the next is also vocabulary. I answered that, but I left those 3. We'll be discussing live with you. Okay. Let's grab it first. AI has increasingly become an integral part of everyday communication in the realm of texting. From drafting messages, correcting grammar, suggesting entire responses, AI tools now mediate how people express themselves in both personal and professional interactions. While these technologies offer convenience and efficiency, they also raise concerns about the gradual erosion of the human element in communication. Texting was once valued for its immediacy and emotional authenticity, allowing individuals to convey thoughts in their own voice, shaped by personal emotions, nuances, expressions. However, AI generated messages prioritize clarity, correctness over feelings, emotions, individuality, often producing language that is technically flawless yet emotionally detached. Great. As a result, communication risks being standard, and impersonal, not personal, resembling automated exchanges rather than genuine human interaction. Moreover, excessive reliance on AI may weaken people's ability to articulate feelings independently. Instead of reflecting on what they truly wish to say, they may defer to machine generated suggestions, thereby diminishing self expression, emotional engagement. This shift not only affects personal relations but also changes how empathy and understanding are conveyed through a language. Although AI tools undoubtedly enhance productivity, their unstoppable use in intimate communication contexts may comprise the essence of human connection. Communications is not merely about transmitting information, it's about sharing intent, emotion, feelings, vulnerability. When messages are crafted by algorithms rather than individuals, the warmth of human presence is replaced by digital efficiency. Thus, while AI can assist communication, it should supplement rather than substitute the human touch that gives a language its true meaning. For sure. What is this? It depends upon, it has happened. I will answer you honestly. Sometimes the passage was so easy and the questions were grammar dependent. Why I left it? I always leave RCs to solve them live here. Oh, I should have. Sometimes when we read it, it's so long, may waste our time also. So look at the questions first for sure. If they are asking grammar, solve them instantly. Say vocabulary, grab it instantly. Now, decide. If we have 3 to 4 questions asking grammar or such, need not read the passage completely. For the 5th question only, or just 2 questions only, we can read that paragraph or those paragraphs. But if we have 5 questions, all inference based, yes, need to read the RC completely. But I suggest nowadays, new pattern-based questions have grammar questions also. So look at the questions first. Sure. That's a noun clause? No, we have a pronoun. That's an adjective clause. It's not modifying they, anything about they. It's coordinating clause. Maybe, maybe. I'm not saying this is wrong, but that's an adverb clause of contrast. I have discussed this before. That concession here is not in terms of money, adverb clause of contrast, and that's what while does. While these technologies offer convenience, they also raise concerns about this. So contrast here, different opinions here, opposing opinions here. So yep, it represents contrast. Doubts welcome. What's the meaning of standardized? Sanidhya, to be honest, I'll have to check for CPWD post. Please keep on working hard. Hard work never fails. The notification will be soon this month, the end of this month. In that, we can clearly justify you will be, I won't say the next line. So we'll check in the notification for sure when it is released, probably in the last week of this month. So Harshit, all the very best. Feel, when a human writes something, it shows his, her feelings, which are different for each and every one. But when an AI generates a message, it's not different for everyone. That's the common same pattern one. Write a message to wish my friend a very happy birthday. It doesn't know how close you are to that friend. So it may write a general message. Hey, happy birthday. You are one of my best friends, etc. Not showing the real feelings that we have. Maybe a standard, a common, not technically advanced, lacking individuality will be standard for everyone. Emotionally expressive can never be. Culturally diverse can never be. They are not talking about technically advanced, but yes, it lacks that individuality, the freedom, the expressions, the emotions, the nuances. lacks that, not is advanced. Now we go live. I'm solving this live before you. According to the passage, which is the following was a key feature of texting before the use of AI. Texting was once valued for... I must have answered these just by looking at these questions. No problem. Let's finish things off quickly. No, brother, it's clearly there. What was there for texting before AI? Texting was once valued for spontaneous, immediate, authenticity, authenticity here, straight. Impact of excessive reliance on AI, does the author explicitly mention? Excessive reliance on AI may improves. Whoa. Straight from the horse's mouth, explicitly marked, clearly stated. Last. What's the primary argument presented in the passage? Need to check this. For this, we need to read the whole passage. Just one paragraph won't be sufficient for such questions. Primary argument, central argument, discussed throughout the passage. That's also easy as per the options I can see here. Direct one. Sure. AI has completely replaced communication? Never. AI has improved communication without... Okay, that's fine. They have improved. But with some flaws, not without causing any problems. No. Texting has become unreliable. Not mentioned in the passage. But yes, excessive use weakens the emotional authenticity. So that's all we had. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye. Take care. Be safe. Enjoy your Holi. But yes, let me mention once again. Holi Splash, Mega Holi Splash. Flat 60% off on any subscription, be it the batch one, the course one, or the mock test one, or the super elite one, in which you get access to everything at once. The current batches, the upcoming batches, and all. Thank you. Bye-bye. Happy Holi to you and your family. Everyone here. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Vaishnavi. Anuj. You too, brother. You too, you too. Thank you so much. And thanks a lot for being here. Thanks for the smile and for the wishes. You too. Mohini. Sanidhya. We'll have to check. Happy Holi to you too. Thank you, Chivalrous. Anuj, you too, brother. Okay? Bye-bye. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Thank you.